It began in Africa.
Motherfucker. But hello. We vibing. We got all the roto chums and shit. And we got Abe active in the commenting section.
It began in Africa.
Let's go fishing.
Again in Africa, the receipts are certain. See, if you hand Abe a bongo, he cannot do that shit.
Began in Africa.
It's a little bit like Abe, right? I like it though. That's right, you fucking lurkers. Stop that shit. You perverts. Lurking in the bushes. Like a pervert, probably pleasuring yourself furiously to the sound of my voice. I get it though. I'm sexy. Alright? But you just clean up when you chiz up the place, motherfuckers. There's another lurker. She masturbates freely. There's Jabber. Oh, zo mocht het. There's Clarissa. Getting up work. That's right. There's Voodoo Queen.
It began in
Or just smoking. I don't know. I'm just saying if you feel like you're lurking. This is the breakdown. Oh shit, it's gonna be tough. Woo! Dude, I wanna do ecstasy and wear latex when I listen to that song. That's right. Now this is a real lurker, this Dutchie is. One of the good ones. He's a lurking artist. That's right. That's what I would say as a pilot when the plane goes down. You know, jerk him if you got him. If you want to jerk off one last time, go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. I'm lurking in a chisel lurker. For this honesty of the chisel lurking. Honesty is rewarded in Teratopia. With a wrench of moderation. you can jerk it now it's blue. For more pleasure. Yeah. Shit doesn't feel complete without red sauce. That's what I'm talking. With my Europeans. That's right. Oh, we going old school. We going old school. The long-time listeners, like as if, they know. This is the original theme song. Let's go.
I want to be a hippie. I want to be a hippie.
That's right, the big O. It's a thing in computer science. We expert.
I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned. I want to be a runaway guy to leave home.
Somebody summon Red Soul.
I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned. I want to be a
We bring the
runaway
band
guy
back
to leave
together.
home.
We unstoppable.
I want to get high. I want to get high. I want to get high. But
Let's see if we got mail.
I want to get high, but I never knew why. There comes the guy, but I couldn't take it by. I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned on.
Yes, my pen pal
I
wrote
want to
me.
be a runaway
We
guy
can
to
reply
leave
to
home.
it. That's great.
I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned
It
on.
worked. Oh yeah, me
I want
too.
to be a runaway guy to leave home for marijuana.
That's right, Chamber. That song, you know. For the first time I feel understood. Deeply. Dude, people really listen to that music. It had a video and everything. Just gets you in a good mood. Dude, releases the endorphins, or how they call it.
I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned on
You know? It's a secret confession of Sam Hill. He wants to be a hippie.
I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned on.
He wants to be like them young people.
I want to be a runaway guy to leave home for marijuana.
Oh shit, I missed my spot to smoke a bowl.
I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned.
Don't have enough time in that song.
Be a runaway guy to leave
We need a short one.
marijuana.
A short one. A short one is needed, but you know, at Teratopia we move different, right? You have your American rock and roll and shit. We got a different rhythm in Europe, right? We got the two-tone rhythm.
Hey you! Don't watch that! Watch this! This is the heavy, heavy monster sound! The nuttiest sound around! So if you're coming off the street
That's
and you're
right.
beginning to feel the heat, well listen, Buster, you better start to move your feet. to the rockinest,
It's a short one, too.
rock steady beat of madness. One step beyond.
One step beyond. That's right. That's where we going.
One step beyond.
That's right. This is not German. This is from the Milan people. You know, over there in Brits. That's right, bedtime clown coming in right. We have to make executive decisions, my man. What's good for business? First we gotta smoke. That should do it. Woo. All right. There, Clarissa saying hi to me. I'm gone. Oh, it's the fake up. No, this is the chief train. This man, not a police officer. He got a he dignified by the spirit world, you know. But first of all, we gotta, you know, here at Terratopia, we say sharing is caring, and when one of our own, one in our midst, right? Well, I do the thing, you know, that Nox person always says it. Where is it? Oh, just real quick. Whew, you people, that's some good ass weed. Where is it? I'm hearing that thing. Just wait real quick. I'm getting things done, people. I'm very effective in this kind of operating of electric things. So you're already pinned. That's how we do. But here in Terratopia, like I said, we think the true caring is sharing. Oh, no, I share it 2 times. And when when somebody in our midst runs for public office, you know, we're here to shout out his campaign. So once more, big it up for the political advertisement of Sam Hill. Terratopia totally endorses this message.
The following movie is rated R.
Show some respect. I'm the mayor.
You're right.
I'm going to be mayor. My campaign manager, he thinks I'm weak. So I'll give you just a little taste of my campaign theme. So first I want to tell you, I will not take Mexican donation.
No,
It is already corrupting this city. I say, if you elect me, I'm going to go after one of the only Mexican asshole. Because butthole, you don't need to get a rip. Just spread. Got that bisexuality going on. I'm a brilliant monologuist. That's why I'm #1 award-winning homosexual. With 5 people.
Award-winning
5
homosexual.
people.
With
4
5
people.
people.
I might have to do this with one. Drunken
Best
twat. I need
gangbang
to
of 2024.
Get off my penis. I got this dick. I'm only mean because I got a dick that don't work. and got crack. And I'm a scumbag. I just had to stand watch the old people's threesome, the sexual tension. I mentioned dick. Oh, it wasn't big enough. She wants me to. Butthole every day. Oh,
That's your mayor.
but capitalism is cool. But we got the right to stand up, as I'm doing now, and say no to more apartments, and houses, and Mexican. We people of this cool city. We came here to avoid the Mexican. Anyway, I think it'll work.
Yes,
It'll work.
it will work.
You'll see.
I will be mayor. You'll see. You'll see. The haters will see.
That's right. That's right.
We the people, and all we do, reserve the right to scream.
Oh yeah, that's Kid Rock with the lobotomy again. But yes, great political campaign by Sam Hill. We endorse it fully here at Territopia. There you go. Hoorah, Mayor Hill, I say. This is like, this is a great material. This motherfucker, dude. It's a great clip. I think it's a great platform. I think it will work. Like he said, he makes some great political points. But another thing, here, my pen pal, is like he wrote. Let's see what he wrote. I'm writing a little bit, a little bit back and forth with the little apester here we have, right? So let's see what he wrote lately. He said, "I'm sorry. What did you just say? They made the receipts, not me. Number one, who are they? Number two, what receipts? Well, informant Abe, that's probably prime. That's all right. He says, yeah, now I have to take these precautions. All right. No, here we go. All right.
First time caller, long time listener.
Yes, but you're also coming through the wrong thingy in my thingy. Wait. Say the thing again. Say the thing. Oh, did it?
First time caller, long time listener. I heard that you're talking about speaking on some gentleman that goes by Abe.
Yes. He's a snitch, as you identified. This man, I don't know who you are, but a good friend of mine, Kovitz, right? He's a little bit, he's affiliated. And this man, his name in court was brought up. He brought the attention of the law to a good friend of mine, yes.
Oh, not Clarissa, Karina. No, this is Abe. So I come from a different community. We're more like we like to snitch and rag. And
oh, that's what that is. You come from the snitch community.
And I happened to hear you mentioning Abe, so I had to come here and let you know that he's our leader.
Oh.
He's the leader of the pack.
Yes, he's very successful, I hear. He has a very big channel,
Yeah, he's
if
got
you
plenty of connections in law enforcement.
Mm-hmm. If you look here, he's a big guy, 1,320 subscribers.
Oh, he's definitely big. He's like 322 pounds.
Yes. Very successful. And he always gets a lot of views when he talks about this Territopia fella for some reason. Like, I don't know what's going on there.
No, I've been trying to call him out for being the little NNH supporter that he is. I think I posted something what was it, last week, and only now he decides to reply. Can you go to his channel, because I think he tagged
I'm
me
at
on
his
something.
channel. Yeah, where do you wanna? Oh yeah. Well, he tagged you here in crafty thingy like.
What does he say? Because I haven't I don't pay much attention to rat.
Well, it's just crafty and like you in crafty's chat or something. Like drop the link, Boza. shout out to James D, working for the FBI, being a good informant, right? That's what he posted. And the text is, let's have some more fun. Those are your words, bud.
Yeah.
Sounds,
So what he
sounds a little bit threatening to me, you know?
Yeah, but what he forgets is because Crafty was talking about Abe. I wonder where he works, and that's when I made the comment. He works for the FBI. You didn't put that clip in there, did you, there, Abe? You like to clip everything, but now you like to take screenshots. Listen, the fact of the matter is, you supported, and you probably still do, News Now Houston.
Dude,
Those are facts. I got the receipts. You're an informant. You played both sides. You were giving them information, and then you're giving the cops information. So,
Facts.
it is what it is.
And the thing is with Abe, dude, I said it to him before, like, receipts are pointless with Abe. Because, like, if you present him with receipts, he will just ignore the receipts and act like they don't exist. You know, so I mean, everybody knows that he was a frequent guest over there. Everybody knows he gave advice to very dodgy people, because everybody knows how Abe wants to be helpful. You know, when he wants to fit in, and just like he lied in court for Tonic, he did a favor for other people. You know,
and that's where it shows that he's working for law enforcement. For him to like recite laws and knowing how there's facial recognition and everything, how do you think he would know that? I mean, only people that are involved with law enforcement, such as he claims to be a fake cop and everything else, and what you were was an informant for the police. There, you tried to be a Scarpa. You know what I mean? But you're playing both sides. There, Abe. I told you I was going to expose you. You fucked around, and now you're going to find out, because there's a lot more chats that you were in, and you knew his background already. Those are facts. What's going on, Head?
Yeah, there's hazmat certified, and here was that. Aren't you the one who boosted Black National Freedom Fighter vids? Oh,
me?
Yeah.
That was probably before Navin, and I was on panel when Navin called them out. And as soon as we all found out about it, now I don't know if PDF and the rest of them knew about it prior, but I certainly didn't. And as soon as I found out, I took his wrench. I was definitely not in his chat the next day while Navin Johnson is describing in that same chat, if you notice, because I got the clip, where Navin Johnson is describing exactly how he sexually assaulted News Now Houston, that is. A woman, a little girl before, and you were in the chat.
And also the question is also this national freedom. I don't know the whole backstory, but I also assume you did not advise him in legalese or something. So
no, I did not. Definitely not. No. He was a friend of PDF, and I was cordial with them at the time. And then it comes to find out, I guess Navin dug a little bit deeper, because apparently, again, I would go there sometimes. And then I guess there was a fire or something happened, Black National Freedom Fighter, that is. And then I guess Mrs. B located him to Texas. I don't know exactly.
All right, sir. We don't know what's going to happen, but all right, there was somebody, and then somebody was gone.
It was probably Abe the informant. You know you're an informant.
Can be,
you know
yes, wants to see if something is going on in the private chat and shit, you know how that goes.
He knows what he did.
Yeah, well,
he knows the parts you were involved in. You even claim to like be able to write out IC3s, and you know what I mean.
See, this hazmat people knows that Abe is a weird little gremlin. But somebody today, somebody fed him after midnight. Look at the fellow, dude. Like, he's getting like after midnight fed all the time.
Them smash burgers, man.
Right.
Get off the smash burgers there, Abe. And then with the skateboard, like if you start to think about it, then he had a skateboard that he manipulated 0151 to give him money for, which you've never did anything with, as far as I know there, Abe.
Yes, dude, and now all of a sudden Zero is going down the road of it was not a scam and shit like that, so I wonder what dirt he has on Zero, you know?
It may not be a scam, but he definitely manipulated the guy. He knew, especially when I got a clip of you there, Abe, saying that who wants to deal with somebody who's drunk all the time, High all the
Mm-hmm.
time. Remember you were telling Lady Di that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's a two-faced snake.
Right? And then your boy Shizzle once again.
Who's Shizzle? All right. Something happened.
What happened?
I don't know. You were off the screen. Now you're back on the screen.
I was gonna say the auto tunes, the musical background, the beats that you made for Sam Hill is amazing. I must say. I told you we could do something with them.
Yes, Sam Hill is a rare talent, but he needs the right tutelage. You know, he needs the right guidance. Sam Hill on his own, he's like a deer in the headlights. He needs true guidance, and only we can provide it.
And I also suggested I change his name.
Yes.
Shaw's not. It's just not gonna cut it in. In this cutthroat industry.
Yeah, Shaw it has no ring to it. You know,
Yes,
it's also it sounds like old socks or something. Shaw.
Think about it. The pest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Shaw, it sounds smelly, dude. It sounds like when you open spoiled food. You know, Shaw. It's like
Wow.
It's like
It's almost like you're right. Schmegma. You kind of
Schmegma. Yeah, Shaw. Same ring to it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We gotta change the name. Yeah, Abe.
That's right. That's right. Let's not forget, what Abe did to Zero. For a skateboard he does not use, you know. But apparently he cannot use the skateboard, because if we go by the card audio, the motherfucker is afraid that Bird is in the bushes, so he has a loaded weapon at his side 24/7. Also, that has to be a lie, because I wanna be part of that conversation with your employer, Abe. How does that work?
Right,
so you walk into your place of work and say, "Hey, boss, so there's this YouTube thing. Now I gotta have a loaded weapon in my place of work with me all the time. You surely see no problem with that, right, motherfucker?"
Right. Like I said, it flew over my head. At first, I guess I drank the Kool-Aid a little bit. I will admit, I drank a little bit of the Abe Kool-Aid. He had me there for a little bit, because then I got distracted with Sam and Moodles and the rest of them. So I kind of gave up on exposing him anymore. But now I'm starting to add the pieces to the puzzle. You know, like the We the People Tyrant Wars thing, the fact of him emailing them and having connections with them and everything else. And the disdain he has for Bird, you would think like maybe Rick Rude and others who called the FBI on him, who did all that nasty shit to him. So he claims, but you hate Bird more. And if, from my recollection, I know that We the People Tyrant Wars just hated Bird. And so do you, Abe. What information were you providing We the People Tyrant Wars, Abe?
Yes, when he was trying to be helpful with them too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He was playing both sides.
Yes, he's a little
like the little rat that he is.
Dude, yeah,
Why don't you hop up on panel there, Abe? Huh? You scared now?
Of course he's too scared, dude. He's busy taking screenshots, you know.
Right. Once you take screenshots, I'm gonna play the whole videos live after live. How you're in News Now Houston's chats.
Oh, you should. You should.
After the fact of him being freaking charged once again.
Yeah.
For the nastiness that he was doing.
Well, he doesn't.
You're still in there, Abe.
Well, he doesn't. When receipts are shown, he doesn't recognize them, but the people will know. You know, it is a fact. He was a frequent chatter there.
Definitely. Versing laws, explaining to them the new technology, the facial recognition, how, be careful, guys, you're going to be trespassed, and you don't want to do that. Trying to help them out and stuff. Right there, Abe.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Well, if you ask him now, he was trolling.
Yeah, okay. It's funny how he's able to talk about everything that happened years ago, about what happened to him, how he was a victim, and they did this and they did that. But never once do I hear you mention how you used to frequent News Now Houston's chat all the time.
Yeah, right.
Funny how that is.
And that's
You
also
failed to
part
mention
of the
that,
past, Abe.
right?
No? You cannot, if you talk about the past, you cannot just talk about the Autobahn. There are other
You just
things
left that
too.
out.
You
Did
know,
you leave out the fact that you used to be good buddy with Rick Productions and his boyfriend? Huh? I got the clips, Abe,
the clips.
and I'm gonna start posting them one by one.
You should
You
do
want
little
receipts?
shorts. He always wants shorts. You should-
Oh, no, he tries to play like stupid. You don't have to play stupid. You are stupid, you moron.
That is true. He's a moron. Moronic he is. You know? He's like, dude, like, if he would live in a European village, they all would come together, like, before the winter and decide if they bring him through the winter or not, you know? Because he takes up a lot of food and shit. So, yeah, dude.
I noticed the other day he was in a Real French Doses chat, and Dose ain't about rats and shit like that. You don't like Andre and the rest of them. Wait till he finds out that you were a big supporter there and you're an informant there, Abe. And you even boast at the fact that even though you weren't, you even telling everybody there used to be a cop, a little pig.
A pig, piggy pig.
You're proud of that, huh? Going around saying, hey, I used to be a cop. A little rat.
And right. Rata.
And we all know that you weren't a cop.
Nah, dude, I don't think so. It's like, it's even when I said with his receipts, right? So when he said he thinks or he reasons his comment section is like, yeah, well, those receipts, right? So but he posts without source, right? No reference to a source, no context, no whatsoever, dude. It's like it makes no sense, you know. And this man says he went to university. How could you ever hand it in a thesis without or something without a citation of sources? How does that work? Ridiculous.
The University of what? A bozoism?
Yeah, well, the University of Audio Engineering. I don't know he went to.
Fucking liar. He's an informant. He went to court. I mean, think about this.
Yeah.
He literally went to court, right? And went in front of a judge and lied and slandered me and my channel.
That's right. Spelled your name out.
Spelled out my name.
That's
and basically kind of insinuated that, I'm part of this big conspiracy to try to, make his life like a living hell, and that
he pretty much insinuated you are the place where people go to call others a pedophile. That's pretty much what he insinuated.
Right. Making you a rat.
That's right. Or making you even worse, making you look bad when it's none of the sort.
100%, because now that clip is out there, right? His stupid ass mentioning my channel. It's all over the place. People are even maybe placing it on Instagram and all kinds of other different social media sites there. Abe, thanks to your smart mouth. Now I'm going to post you all over the place, and I'm going to tag you there in Illinois with the clip, everything. And let everybody know who you really support.
Dude, that's the other thing what I don't understand, right? So, if we go by Abe's logic for a second, right? He says nobody knows who he is, right? He says he is not doxxed. Yet, he says he's afraid for his life when somebody says that a person is something and nobody knows who that person is. How does that make any sense? This is like if it's Bert is saying the Easter Bunny's a pedophile.
Right.
It's like he says he is not doxxed, so how does that even work?
That shows more that he lied to the courts. Like you said,
of course he lied.
They mentioned the fact I'm not doxxed, but I need to carry a firearm because I'm in fear for my life.
Right.
Were you scared to get shot over like the YouTubes, over the screen? Like, how does that work? You're scared of AI or something? Like how? Like I'm trying to figure out how that would work.
I don't know, but apparently he's not doxxed, right? So how can he be afraid of his life?
You literally went in front of a judge and said that you fear for your life.
Like
due
Page
to
B
my
and Turtle
channel.
Boy, by the way.
That you have to you have to go to sleep with a sidearm.
Mm-hmm. 24/7.
Right. But yet you're still here, antagonizing people, like tagging me, antagonizing me.
Yeah,
It's
right.
not going to work now. Now what you've done is just open up a can of worms now with me because I don't stop. Make me stop. Make me stop.
Dude, the next time you're an expert witness, like in front of Bird or something, all he has to do, the motherfucker is apparently afraid for his life, yet he keeps antagonizing on YouTube. So, it's like, there
He
you
doesn't
go,
know.
witness.
He doesn't know what's coming because I've been like busy, but I'm gonna have a chance hopefully next week where I'm gonna be sitting down and I'm gonna be bringing up all the clips of you there, Abe. Every single one, all your lies.
Yeah, but see,
The fact that you said,
the point is, Clown, it might be his address, right? It might be the correct thing, but he also said many times it's not his address. So, like, I don't give a fuck. He's a liar either way.
right, it just brings credence to the fact that if he's saying he's not that, like, why are you saying one thing and in court, right? You're saying another. You're lying to the courts. But meanwhile, you come over here and say, "I've been talking to you. I'm scared." You're not scared over here. Do you post any clips? Did you show the judge any clips of you over here harassing Terry and I?
I ran.
Mhm.
And all for what? A janitorial promotion?
Lying, saying that you're some sort of broadcaster.
That's right, broadcasting engineer.
Did he happen to mention
putting
that he was a
smudge
cop?
on the whole trade.
Did he mention that he was a cop when he was in court? I wonder if he mentioned that. That would be something he would mention, no?
I guess so.
Well, that brings more credence to the fact that it gives him more credibility, right? Hey, listen, I was a cop, so I don't lie.
But he also dressed like a traffic cone. So it's not that his appearance made a lot of sense or something. It was just. But he's very proud of it. He still considers himself like an expert witness in this case.
I got to bring back the real history of Honest Abe.
It needs to be reviewed. Yeah.
Right, Detective Orange?
But Agent Orange it was. Yeah, back to Agent Orange times, when he deforested the jungle.
Right.
Good old Agent Orange.
You're going to have a big surprise coming your way there, Abe. I'm focused on you. Laser focused.
Laser. Death ray.
Mother effer. If you notice, he hasn't been around. I don't know. I haven't seen him around lately.
Yeah, well, he's taking one L after another lately. He's not doing so well. He's trying to do the rebel pose, like catering, like to the people over there. Now he's doing the Rada pose, like he's trying to be a good old boy over there.
Oh, was that what he's doing?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't work out too well, Oh well, and I just converse with him in his comment section because it's funny. He cannot help himself.
Yeah, but he's trying to veer away from me, though. But you just happened to catch me over there on Crafties. So you were one of the few viewers that was watching, eh?
It's always the same. He veers away from you, from Bedtime Clown, from Critical Thinking Cap, and myself because he veers away from people who know his skeletons.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, exactly. The truth about him.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's curious now that you mentioned that because I didn't go to his community post. I know he had tagged me. I just never went to it yet. So the fact that you were over there in Crafties, were you? Huh? A little obsessed little stalker. What do you have? Like, you have me hacked? You have me followed too? I mean, you never sent me a handy dandy freaking headset, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's funny how Rebel was always watched and listened to. He had a tracker on him ever since you sent him that handy dandy headset. Funny how that is, Abe.
That's right. And also Bedtime Clown, I don't know if he's trending to hard drugs, but I'm off the we tried a lot of shit with Abe, why not give that a try? And when I'm thinking about it, we don't know, dude. But see, from Abe's perspective, right? We dangerous to him because for the first time he feels accepted in a group he wants to be accepted in, right? So over there, shit you people, and now he doesn't want his skeletons to come out because, like, he doesn't want to have all that jazz with his new buddies.
Right, because a lot of people, especially like what's going on with AC, he's entering in another community, attacking other people, and you're over there following that. I don't think he wants to have that stain on him about you there, Abe. Because I'll go over there to Jenny's and I'll let JoJo know and the rest of them all about you there, Abe.
Good old Jenny. She the best.
Not Jenny, Jen, another
Oh.
Jenny Willie Jen, right?
Wow.
And Louisiana High Rise and the Workyverse. Oh,
Wherever a turd goes, the fly follows. So, Abe will be where they are.
And I got the receipts to back it up. I got your emails to We the People Time Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I got your emails to me.
Oh, yeah.
I got
when he still was on your dick.
Right. And now that I think about it, he would send me a lot of like clips, like it was an invitation, so I thought. But now that I think about it, he sent it me over and over again. I would never join his Discord. Now I'm trying to wonder whether or not that was like a hack, like that was some sort of an IP grabber.
Dude, I always thought Abe is just a flamboyant gay guy, and it might be both can be true. But when he asked me for my picture, he might want to have that picture not only because I'm so handsome. Maybe he wants the picture also because I forget like to scrape the metadata, where the picture was taken and shit like that. So he has my location,
Right, and it's funny you should say that because it was a couple lives back when I posted a picture of Mel and I said I told the people just that I hadn't happened to see it, and I mentioned, oh yeah, I posted a picture of Mel and I in our community post. He says right away because he happened to be on my panel right away. Oh, I got that already.
Go it. We have breaking news. You have been tagged right away by Abe himself 7 minutes ago in his community post. It is on screen now.
Wow.
He says, that is true, isn't it? Yet it is. You promoted that guy to no avail. Since you're using ex post facto, that makes you a PDF simp by your own definition, right? COVID.
No, it
because
doesn't.
he be bringing up the comment with the freedom fighter dude in the screenshot. If you don't see it.
What did I ever say about freedom fighter? I never said anything about freedom fighter.
No, when that dude said like you and freedom fighter is pretty much the same, like Abe and the other dude, like he screenshotted that and put out his retarded crayon and like underlined it,
But since you're watching so obsessively, Abe, the only difference is you already knew about his history. None of us knew. So then Crafty Cat, so you're calling everybody a PD supporter? Crafty Cat was one, PDF is one, everybody is one. I doubt you want to be saying that, going around and saying that there, Abe. But the difference is you knew. You also had Karen Mike Cox in his mouth up on your panel defending him. The Beware Mouse, their supporter. They had a radio show with them and send them dog food. That guy that you weren't willing to dox because you said, "Oh, it's doxing him." You forget that. It's funny though. The thing is, you have a history with guys such as this. Brick Production, another one.
All right.
Shall I continue? Weren't you best buddies with Steve 6.8?
That is true. If these sketchy characters, Abe is not far. When they pop up, like Abe is always like in the orbit somewhere.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I got some DMs and stuff like that that people had sent me from this individual reaching out to the people time. Well, that's what I'm saying. He played both sides. He would go over there and use Now Houston's and verse laws and shit, but yet then go to the to law enforcement to notify them. Like go to We the People Tyrant Wars and notify them. The emails, listen, the receipts are there. I got all the receipts and I got the clips where you're on panel with these individuals, literally on panel with them, Abe. So there's that.
Wait, I gotta thank the guy in the comment real quick because he put in my buy me a coffee link in the screenshot. So
Nice. Yeah, Sam, you stole old freaking Terry a bunch of coffee.
That is true. 2 of them. That is the games the rich play. That is the
He's
games the rich.
100% crying, Black Rose. You know why? Because nobody's really exposed him and has the receipts like I do. I go way back with you, Abe. I'm the one who freaking called you out on the fact that you were in News Now Houston's, right? You just thought that was going to go away. Unfortunately for your ass, his channel's still up there and the chat logs are still there, and you're in every single one of his lives.
Every single.
Including to his last one right before he went to prison. You're telling me you didn't know?
Oh, yeah,
Huh?
but he was trolling, trolling.
No, he's one of those. Oh, until I have proof, right? You're like sweet. What was her name? I forget. What was her name? Crafty would know. Sweet tea was Sweet Leaf. Like her. Defend them till the end, right, Abe?
Well. The plot thickens with the good old Aberino. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
It just proves my point. He's able to go on his community post, tag me all he wants, and say whatever he wants, but he won't come up here and face us directly because you can't handle the truth there, Abe.
Yeah.
You're a coward, Abe. You're an informant. You're a rat.
Dude, it's because he knows if he comes up, he cannot, he loses, So
Right.
he's like the little coward, in his little pillow fort, like typing away on his little iPad or whatever he got, feeling all tough and shit.
What happened? You don't have anything to inform the cops with today? Is that what you do for work? There, Abe. It's funny how you work at all hours of the night. That's typically what informants do, right?
Right.
Watching what everybody's doing on the YouTube streets because you're the YouTube police, right? You're the FBI.
Well, he's something, He got that special kind of retardation. That's what he got. I don't know what happened. It's like the bullet grazed his head.
Hey, Steph.
Oh yes, Defian. What's going on? We're discussing the latest happenings of Abe, who is a little bit like trying to test the waters with Buddy Kowitz over here. With like despicable community posts because he's too cowardly to show up like a man.
The thing is, I know he's in fear, right? Just like you're in fear for your life. You have a sign on.
Look at this, posting little Rada memes, wanna be funny, right? But cannot come up on a panel. That's you, bitch. And bitch tagging people, where you cannot comment on that shit, dude. That's that guy.
What's going on, Jabber? Everybody, hope you guys are all enjoying your Tuesday. I've been wanting to go live, but I gotta put some stuff together and clips and receipts because Mr. Abe over there, Mr. wanting to be and change your name. It's disrespectful to us Jewish people. Abe is it's a king name. You don't use Abe. You're not allowed to use Abe. It's disrespectful.
Also, honest means something completely different. It's like a complete name change is in order because honest means something different too.
Right. You're not an Abe. You're not a Moshe. You're not a Moses. You're nothing. You're a rat.
That's right. He's a rat.
Is he the guy that comes in the chat with the name? Yeah, he doesn't come anymore. I wonder why that is there, Karina. You're not blocked.
Yes. No, of course he's not blocked. But that's right. Be careful of the Glock 40 and Karina. If you're married, your husband should get a firearm. That's what I say. That's what people do around here lately. I'm just saying, dude. He's dude. He's fuming at the moment. Fuming he is.
He likes to go live, and he's been doing it and talking about everything that's been going on in the YouTube streets. And for a while there in the beginning, he was talking about the whole history back in 2001 or freaking whatever the fuck.
Right.
So let's go back. Let's go way back and discuss it.
That's right. Let's do a retrospective.
Exactly. Right? Why didn't you mention it? I'm wondering because I got to go through the court records now. Who has that that recording of the court proceedings, and I'm curious now. I wanted to know. I'm wondering now if you did not mention the fact that you used to be a police officer, or you wouldn't lie to the court for that. I mean, that would be one thing that you would definitely say. If I was a cop, right, that would bring credibility to me. I'd be like, I was once a cop, so what I say is, you can trust what I'm saying there, Your Honor.
That's
Did he
right.
mention that? Does everybody know?
I don't know. I didn't hear the whole thing. I just know the clips that Steph posted.
But wouldn't it make sense, Terry? If you
Of
were
course,
a cop,
it would
right?
make sense, dude. Like if I would be a cop, that gay. Well, also if I introduce myself to the judge, like how you know that, yeah, it gives yourself credence, credibility.
Right. It's just like when a doctor or something, a forensics guy or something, they're looking for a DNA specialist or something like that. They tell, "What's your credentials? I have a master's in this. I went through university and all this stuff. I'm doctor. You so and so and so. I have a PhD and yada yada yada." You would do the same thing, no way.
The only way I can see is like the judge, because Abe was dressed so ridiculously, didn't ask for credentials. He was like, "All right, this man is clearly retarded. So why should I ask for credentials? He dresses like a traffic code,
He probably said this is one of them telemarketers, 100%. I don't know where the fuck Tony got this moron from, but he's got to be a telemarketer or something.
Yeah, well, you get this moron when you decide to go to court without a judge. No, without a lawyer. Without a lawyer, I mean.
You think that's the kind of headset? I gotta ask Rebel if that was a sort of headset. He sent reps, dude.
That's right. He buys it in bulk, because that's his favorite headset.
I guarantee you, this mother effer is probably like one of them, telemarketers or an informant. He's like the dispatch. Like, don't dispatchers have that shit? They have that, like, those headsets with the little freaking microphone in front. And, hi, you reach 911.
Yeah,
That's you, Abe.
He's the guy who tells you all about the latest car insurance and shit. This motherfucker, dude. And the funny thing about Abe is, like, dude, he just doesn't see how much an ass he makes of himself and by proxy of the whole group, because they let everything slide. He does, so it's like they accept it.
I mean, dude, I don't know what would make you think, like, unless you have like very limited amount, like, quality of shirts in different colors or stuff. Like, what would make you think in the morning? I'm gonna be on a Zoom today and go to court. I'm gonna put on my fanciest shirt.
That's right, dude.
Abe, lumberjack orange over there.
Like, I mean, this is AI, but this is how you should dress up in court. You should dress up like this in court, Abe. That is a better look than what you actually chose to go with. Like, go like this. Gives you more credibility, dude. I'm just saying.
Or the other character on that group there, where with the leather chaps and the leather hat and shit.
Oh yeah. He can go as the whole village people.
Exactly.
This motherfucker, dude. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just want to know what the name of the condition is so I can, like, read up on it.
We're gonna expose you, Abe, like you've never been exposed before. I'm gonna do at least a 3-hour live.
Now you sound like the wrestling videos. I'm gonna expose you, like, I'm gonna
expose you, son. And then I'm gonna tag you in your little pretty state over there.
But a little dose of receipts and reality would not be bad for the old Abe, I think.
Well, he wants to go around claiming that he's in fear for his life, so let's make that a reality for him.
Well, that's not what we condone or wanna.
Well, we don't want to condone that, but I mean, you don't want to be lying to the courts now, do you?
That is also true.
I mean, we follow the law here.
It's like, yeah, see, Abe, we in a little bit of a pickle now.
Mm-hmm. You put me in a predicament now.
See, you said to the judge you're afraid for your life, so what to do now?
Hey, should I make it a reality, and then you're going to claim that it's a threat? But you already You already let everybody know, so you let the courts know, and the FBI and the CIA and the Secret Service and everybody else know. So it's not like I'm saying something that is not true, right?
That's right. Always cannot go to a presidential speech no more because of you.
I gotta worry now.
Yeah.
You know what? I was invited to this YouTube like gathering with a bunch of other influencers and stuff like that, and now I'm afraid to even like attend because they did. They sent me an email saying, "Hey, would you like to come to this gathering with a bunch of other influencers where you can join and whatever, join the channel and then promote each other and stuff like that." Which I haven't responded back yet because now I'm afraid because if I mention my name, they might know me because of your nonsense, Abe.
Yeah, dude.
Are you the same COVIDs that was
Yes.
mentioned in a court proceeding?
You the dude from court.
No, I heard about you there, COVIDs. I don't know. People are fear for their life because of you and your channel.
Yeah, that Abe dude told us all about it.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It's so fucked, dude.
When's the last time you spoke to News Now Houston, Abe? When's the last time you put money in his canteen, Abe? Hmm? Why don't you prove to us? Let's check out those emails, your latest ones.
Maybe send him one of those headsets. I don't know. This Abe knows no bounds.
He doesn't know. He doesn't understand. Doesn't know when to quit.
Dude, it's not good. Not good, I'm saying, sir.
You know, we were the only ones, our channel, you, me, and everybody in my chat. We used to clown him a little bit, but we gave him a platform for him to cry and cry because it would always be about him. I even went at Black Rose because of your sorry ass there, Abe.
That is true. I can confirm that while dying.
It is true on Lisa's.
I was just looking. Sam Hill is still in hiding.
Sam Hill's another one. He's running for mayor now.
Yes, he's running for
He's running from the mayor. He's not running for mayor. That's where everybody's confused now.
Have you seen the advertisement from Ali
No.
for his political campaign? You have not
Let's check
seen
it
it? Yeah,
No, let's
dude,
check it out.
motherfucker, this is truly this is my stream. My stream is truly art, of course, too. But I mean, where do I go? I'm confused now. This is Stereotopia. I need. See, because when I go there, where's the good alley? Here she is, right? Can I go to her channel? Yes. Wonderful. So, for some reason,
Insight first. You watched this already? Give me a little
Yes,
insight. What am I gonna be watching over here?
well, you're gonna see the campaign pitch for
Of my campaign theme. So, first I want to tell you, I'm not, I will not take Mexican donation. It is already corrupting this city. I say, if you elect me, I'm going to go after one of the only Mexican asshole. Because butthole, you don't need to get a rip. Just spread. Got that bisexuality going on. I'm a brilliant monologuist. That's why I'm number one. Award-winning homosexual. With 5 people. 5 people. 4 people. I might have to do this with one. Drunken twat. I need to get off my penis. I got this dick. I'm only mean because I got a dick that don't work. And got crack. And I'm a scumbag. I just had to stand and watch. The old people's threesome. The sexual tension. I mentioned dick. Oh, it wasn't big enough. She wants me to. Off your butthole every day. Oh, Um, but capitalism is cool. But we got the right to stand up, as I'm doing now, and say no to more apartments and houses and Mexican. We people of this cool city, we came here to avoid the Mexican. Anyway, I think it'll work.
Come on, Spooky.
It'll work.
Come on, David.
You'll see.
I will be mayor. You'll see. You'll see. The haters will see.
That's right, that's right. And there's Kid Rock. He had a brain
People,
aneurysm.
and all we do reserve the right to scream, fuck you!
That's right, Kid Rock. Give it away. Budweiser.
I'm just wondering how you're planning on spending any funds. What are your policies going to be like? What's your advice? Are you going to implement any health care? Like what?
Well,
What
he
are your
just told
plans
you he's
there?
gonna get rid of all the Mexicans.
Oh, that's off to a bad start already. I mean, that's racist, bro.
Oh well, but that's his platform, and it might work in the current America.
He definitely is going to get the LGBTQ community involved. I mean, he's a proud homosexual, so he's got that going for him. But I don't know if that's gonna,
He is very
put
flamboyant.
him over, put him over the edge over there on the voting category.
That's right, Spooky. Spooky's not surprised.
Abe might intervene in your little freaking.
Now look at this avatar.
yeah,
How
go.
could you get rid of this, Sam Hill? How could you get rid of this, huh? Dude, other countries would say more of that Spooky, Unbelievable. Yes, Ellie did a great job. I think this is finally a platform, a winning platform. This is something I feel Sam Hill's whole spirit behind it,
Let's not unappreciate you, because you've done a great job too, placing beats to his little,
That's right.
his words there, his lyrics.
But
which thought was
I
great.
had technical difficulties, so I deleted it. I think
that's
Sam
good.
was hacking me, probably with Abe's assistance.
Help.
Mhm.
Exactly. He was DDoSing you, definitely. You could tell. The
Yeah.
in and out. It would start. They did that a lot too. You know who? While you were involved, you know who they did that a lot to?
It's like
Rick Productions there, Abe. He was DDoSed quite a bit, was he not there, Abe? You would know a lot about that, wouldn't you?
No. Abe implements the good old tactics.
I'm starting to realize. I mean, I'm starting to go back now. I'm starting to recall some things, right? His little, he was in Boy Blues, Chat Ranch, part of the Juggalos over there. It's starting to make sense now.
But I'm still confused with Spooky's comment, because he said because he's gay. So Sam Hill wants to get rid of the Mexicans because he's gay. But the thing is, wouldn't he want to then keep at least a Mexican dick around? It's strange to me. The man is an enigma.
The thing is, listen, he contradicts himself. He says he's Mexican by insertion.
Yeah,
I mean, he was inserted by a Mexican, so he already claims he's Mexican. Like, how is that going to work now?
At lonely nights, he becomes a vacuum cleaner by insertion.
Are you going to trade the Mexican with a butt plug?
I don't know. That is, the butt plug epidemic in the Mexican community. That's one of Abe's masters. I don't know.
How's the battle zone going there, Sam?
What is this battle zone?
I don't know, some other freaking channel that he tries to rip people off.
Oh, he has a new
Claim-
channel?
Yeah, it's called apparently him and the thief over there opened up a new channel called the Battle Zone, where they claim that they're not about fights and hate and everything else, but they're encouraging people to go up there and battle each other, and that they're going to give everybody a prize to the winning, creator. What happened to all that stuff? I'm going to put your feet to the fire. Where's the prize?
Yes, where are my 2 coffees?
Exactly.
It's like he promising people shit left and right, dude. Like, what is going on with Sam Hill?
Where are your 2 coffees? Where's Red Bull's money? And the thing is, he was talking, because now I start thinking back, right? He was talking about getting a Tesla, right? So, from my understanding, and from my knowledge, like it's all computerized and electronic and stuff like that. He doesn't know nothing. He claims that he doesn't know how to get access to your to the
Yes,
coffee, buying your
yes.
coffee. How are you going to be able to work a Tesla?
Well, I don't know, you know? It's like, yeah, it's a conundrum to me. But isn't it funny, like Katerina is saying, so there was a Discord called the Battle Zone, but Sam already rage quit that Discord.
Right, but they also open up a channel. I'm sub to it, okay? There's nothing on it, but yeah, because
It's,
you know
it's
you're
the
you're
Sam,
scamming. You're scamming.
it's the
Yeah, yeah.
Scam Hill
Apparently,
Battle Zone.
I think Dutchy came into my chat the other live I was on, my last live, and he was mentioning the fact that Sam was raging in there, deleting people's comments and everything else.
He's not taking it. He doesn't take like the separation from the butt smell too well. You know? He's like
Right.
he's still looking for his place.
Right.
Cool.
I know he was going at the Thorpes over there, Gracie and shit,
Mm.
for a little bit.
Yeah, well, he
It's
wants
stupid,
he
man.
wants to be he wants to insert himself somewhere, you know. It's just Sam Hill doing Sam Hill things, you know.
It makes sense. I mean, he's part Thorpe now because of insertion.
Well, he knows how to pick them.
and then slandering a woman's vagina.
That's
How
right,
dare
dude.
you? That's
Charlotte's
deplorable.
vagina is like a punching bag for this man, dude. This man uses this woman's vagina like a speed bag. You cannot just talk about Sam Hill like every time Charlotte's vagina is mentioned. That poor woman, dude.
Right? Like you haven't put her through enough stress already.
That's right.
You haven't degraded her enough, there, Sam. You haven't like stepped on her and try to squish her like a cockroach. No, you have to
Cockroach.
go. You have to go even further. You have to speak on her vagine. What's a married man
That's
doing?
right.
Speaking on another woman's vagine, and then slandering it. How
I
dare
don't
you?
know. He has a strange obsession with the Charlotte. Also, Mike Stick. He's very obsessed
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. And
Dude-
also David, he's obsessed over David. He's
Yes,
obsessed
yes.
over me.
Dude, it's all Sam Hill. Like, as soon as you have a falling out with him, he becomes sexual for some reason. Like, I don't know. All of a sudden, it's like Charlotte's vagina. It's like Mike's dick. It's like David sex this. You know, it's like ridiculous.
As he it's very concerned that Jeremy will not stop thinking about Grace. He said Grace and Ben are trash, as if he really cares what Jeremy does. No, he sees that Jeremy's getting traction, so he feels like the need to insert himself once again. Because you want to insert yourself into Jeremy. Jeremy was nothing before, right? Never spoke on him, but as soon as he's going over there to visit Grace, oh, now you gotta make something out of it. Right? Nobody cares. Man.
He's like what are they called? Eels? No, not eels. The thingies, the sucky thingies when you walk through a swamp and shit. The blood sucking thingies, you know.
The leeches.
Leech, yeah, that's what he is. Yeah, one of them leeches, them swamp leeches.
All right, it's propagandists. These are freaking opportunists.
He's like a leech on a ball sack.
Hit the link, Sam, you little coward.
Yeah, well, he afraid too.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he goes on for, I'm not afraid to face anybody.
Yeah,
I like the one-on-one. Come and hit the link.
Yeah, none of them faggots are blocked, you know. But the thing is, like with Sam Hill, yeah, it's always, dude. It's always they always have the big mouth when they think like they can control the environment, you know.
They can't control the narrative, so you know.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
right.
that that's what Abe was the same way. Oh, you're gonna speak on me? Why don't you drop the link so I can defend myself? Well, come defend yourself, man. Nobody's stopping you, Abe.
And the right Spookie's not a good kind of leech, you know. Man, depends who the leech is, I guess. But I don't want it to be Sam Hill. I can tell you that for sure. And if I find somebody leeching on my ball sack, I don't want it to be Sam Hill. That's all I'm saying.
Well, listen. According to him, he can, try to suck his own. So, he's not too far off from trying to suck yours. I would assume,
Sam, yes.
allegedly.
But Karina, Sam Hill is about, like Kovacs already pointed out, Sam Hill is about like getting traction for his channel. All of a sudden, and like it could be like exchanged in names, Jeremy, whoever could it be, like I don't know. He just wants to get back that YouTube money so Spooky, he can pay Spooky to fart in a box again.
Yeah, he's thinking that Gracie and Jeremy is going to go up on his panel. I would advise Jeremy not to go over there to freaking Sam because he's just a freaking moron clown. But Gracie's not going to go on your channel, stupid.
Yeah, right. Sam is a little bit like the dude from Heaven's Gate. They cut their balls off too. But he reminds me of the dude from Heaven's Gate in the videos. I get Sam Hill vibes from that dude.
I get Mr. Roper vibes from Sam Hill.
Yeah, maybe it's a combination.
Someone knock on my door, but it's like creepy vibes. And I don't want to hear that song. I'm creeped out by it. Come on, knock. I don't want you to come knock on my door, Sam. Get the fuck out of here. Creeping through my window.
Dude, that must be the most horrific thing ever. Just imagine, like, you wake up in a bed, like, chained to a bed in a basement, right? And all you hear is Sam Hill singing in the other room, dude.
Or you hear, wake up, dummy. Wake up, dummy.
Dude, and then he says, "Yeah, let me get dressed." And then he goes, "Oh," and then he starts singing. I mean, you fucked at this point, right?
Fucking time. He told me one time. He says, "I want you to come to my house on your knees." I'm like, "What?" Fuck! I was getting STL vibes with this mother effer. What? You want to lock me up in your? Get the fuck out of here, son! Hell no.
Yeah, a little bit here, a little bit of the creepy variety. All right. We have another try. Let's see if this works. All right. I have to take precautions. It's not Abe VS Sam Hill, so don't get excited. Where decide.
First time caller, long time listener.
Oh no, often. Hello.
What's up?
All right.
All right.
The bedtime clown. Hello.
So I noticed, I saw that COVID has elicited a tagging, and I've said this a million times. Hey, bro, the difference between you and everyone else is once everyone else found out that a pedophile was a pedophile, they cut off all ties. You and Lady Di didn't do that. You embraced and advised and facilitated a pedophile, a known self-admitted pedophile, right? To go on Lady Di's channel. And you told everyone that could listen that they were all wrong because he wasn't on paper. That's the difference between you and everyone else. That's why you're a pedophile simp, and they are not.
Holy shit, that's a mic drop.
And the only reason that Rick Productions is not on a list is because his husband took all the flack, all the charges, and then implicated him in it. That's the only reason. But he self-admitted, like he said, he was hiding SD cards. He watched. He knew all about it.
Dude, all of the sick shit that he admitted. And I don't know, I really don't know why Abe chooses this hill to die on. But you know what, dude? If you are going to choose to die on the hill that you simped for a pedophile, right? Then I would say, in my personal opinion, all those that choose to embrace this lying stack of shit, well, then to hell with all of you. honestly, because you guys are like, well, we can use him as cannon fodder. And I mean, I guess, but just know that you kind of lose all right to point the finger at anyone else at this point, right? Because really what you've done is you're no better than Abe.
Shouldn't have adopted Abe.
You lose all credibility at that point. But there, a lot of them apparently, they were all buddies with News Now Houston. Another registered at the time he wasn't, but he was found out about, and they knew. They knew.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. And I can't help but fucking just laugh at these motherfuckers. Like really, man. You know? But you know, I guess the pursuit of money, no matter how little money it is so much more fucking important, especially when people know your real name and your real fucking address. And I could understand why you motherfuckers would be okay sidling up next to a fucking sick ass, fake ass, lying ass fucking pedophile simp like honest fucking Abe. Because really, y'all are no fucking different. Just my opinion, you know.
Well,
On the outside, looking in, that's the fucking way it looks.
That's right, Karina. And because, like, while the thing is, you cannot see who's talking, because while Bedtime Clown is preaching about these filthy thims, my donation link is taking over his name. So Bedtime Clown is.
Buy Terry a coffee, people.
Yeah, buy me a coffee. That's right. No, it's Bedtime Clown, Karina. This is the man who preaching with the mic drop. Powerful stuff. Powerful
Now,
stuff.
Bedtime Clown, I don't know if you would know or not, but if you watch the court proceedings, do you know if Abe had mentioned the fact that he was a cop? I mean, that would be something I would assume, right, to show my credibility, that I would mention, listen, I used to be a law enforcement, and yada, yada, yada. Do you know if he mentioned anything like that?
I do not. I will tell you this, and I'll tell you this very frankly. Look, the moment that I heard that he was going to be a witness for that case, I stopped listening. And really, if any of the people that are in those discords that I'm a part of too, right? If any of them are truthful about it at all, which there shouldn't be any controversy, I just stepped out and stopped talking about it because I thought there is no motherfucking way in hell that if you are actually taking this seriously, you're going to have that fucking piece of shit anywhere near anything. From what little bit I did here, so COVID's, I can't answer your question because I still refuse to fucking sit down and invest any amount of time in it. But I will say that from the few minutes of a couple of clips that I've heard, he was an absolute joke. He went up there and instantly tried to establish himself as a credible witness because Bird clipped him together on YouTube admitting to pedophilia or whatever. And the judge was like, you are not a fucking credible witness in this. You're donezo. And he was like, well, can I speak in turn or out of turn or whatever he said? And the judge was like, no, don't speak at all, stupid ass. Like, why are you even fucking here? And then I think I even heard Tonic at one point go, yeah, no, we're not gonna fucking mess with that or blah blah blah. Like, dude, really, and I'll say this on the air, and I did say it to Tonic, like literally, all you have to do is go say, go be a victim. That's all you had to do, and that wasn't good enough. So whatever, man. I don't know.
Try to be a victim.
No, that's all Tonic had to do. Tonic never had to have Abe up there. There didn't have to be any bullshit. He could have brought all of them fucking people. Tonic literally, all he had to do was go there and say, look, I don't know what the fuck all these other people are saying, It doesn't fucking matter, in my opinion, Your Honor. All I know is this motherfucker showed up, scared the shit out of me, and fucking touched me, and that is the textbook definition of assault. That's literally all he had to fucking do, and didn't do it.
But he
So, you know,
told him he
whatever, man.
smelled nice, though.
I mean, fucking bitches go to court all the fucking time and be like, and tell all kinds of fucking crazy fucking
But the
stories
thing
without
is,
a fucking.
but I
you
agree
know,
with you. I agree with you. That is what he should have done, right? But Abe, in his foresight, thought, "Oh, I know what I do. I be the victim for Buddy." You know?
Yeah, well, I don't know that that was ever even the plan. It wouldn't surprise me a
Oh, he
bit.
winged it, dude. He
It
winged it.
absolutely, it wouldn't surprise me a bit to fucking find out that Abe totally just fucking went his own way. It's entirely possible that Abe was coached or told, you know what I mean? Like, this is what's going to happen. Here's what we're going to do. And Abe, being Abe, is like, no, hang on, I got this, guys. And then
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
just,
that's why even Tonic after the clip is going like shocking, you know, like sounding
yeah,
surprised and shit. Yeah, Abe
But
was
you know,
like,
I see those court proceedings this way, right? Because I see it like a little bit outside the box, right? Because if I'm Tonic, right, I don't know why Tonic never went to him and says, "Well, you used to be a cop, right?" To show credibility as him as a witness. The fact that he didn't mention it, so there's two sides to that coin. If he goes over there and he says he's a cop and he wasn't to everyone, he's lying to the courts. That's contempt, right? But if he
yeah,
wants to show that he's a credible witness, he would mention the fact that I used to be a police officer in Illinois. And then Tonic, to show credibility to his witness, would have asked him, "Were you not a cop at one time? Can you like let us know what you used to be or used to do for a
yeah,
living?" I mean, all
yeah,
those things run through my mind now.
yeah, yeah,
it would be nice if he had his little badge display like with him, you know, like for
yeah.
the.
Right?
Here's
Like
Your Honor. Here's my community tab with all the badges I bought online.
but say I'm the victim, I'm Tonic, and I'm having Abe there as my witness. I'd tell I'd ask my first question: What did you used to do? What was your what did you used to do for a living before?
Oh, dude,
And he would have to
it's a
mention.
missed opportunity from Bird. Also, I would have just asked him just to get it out of the way, just for the clip, you know. I would ask
Or
a
then if
question
I'm,
like, "Is he a police
I don't
officer?"
know. I don't know if Bird asked him, but Bird should have asked him because
Yeah,
Bird
that's
could
what
have
I mean. It's a
slam dunked.
missed
Yeah,
opportunity. Yeah.
he could have slammed Abe right then and there, you know. And but at the end of the day, really, what does Abe, you know, garner out of any of this? And it's just more attention and more of the fact that he has nothing on paper to prove a fucking thing that he says. And I'm telling you, as somebody that has seen his background check, he has nothing. Dude, look, when I did that stream a couple of years ago or however long it's been now, and it's still up on my channel to this day, unedited, unmolested, whatever, you know, when I did that way back then, and I did not show his full background check because even back then, I was worried that the name that we had and the address that Huckleberry and Rick Crude had put out, that it really wasn't him. I was still going in it with, you know, at it like this may very well not be Abe.
Mm.
The whole context of that in particular stream was one guy claiming that he was a cop, Abe, versus another guy who sent me a shit ton of evidence that he was a retired North Carolina state trooper. Okay.
Mm.
And that was the context of it. Now, it became glaringly apparent going over this this background check that was Abe. Absolutely positively him. And there's nothing there. Now listen, I did put up, at least I believe I put up, I'm pretty sure I did. I put up his fucking LinkedIn, and it was identical to his background check. The only fucking thing that was on both of them, and the dates were just slightly off. I mean, maybe maybe by 2 months at the most. Years were correct. Was security company. That was it. No education, no citations, no fucking dissertations, no fucking nothing. Not even a mention of a fucking high school or a GE fucking D. Abe
Interesting.
Bradley Smith is the most boring fucking literally, okay? And Navin Johnson will tell you the same thing. Those fucking tickets he got back in 2011 or whatever it was for speeding through the scene of an accident is literally the most and by the way, in the state of Illinois, okay, he claims that we were all saying he was doing 100 miles an hour. No, in Illinois, if you're doing, and this is how they categorize it, 11 to 14 miles an hour over the posted speed limit, which I believe he got the ticket in like a 30 or a 35 or some mile an hour zone like that with emergency vehicles present. That is literally the most exciting thing that has ever happened to Honest
Because
Abe.
probably he had to post on his community section, so he was in a hurry.
Dude,
I will agree with you. I will agree with you with one thing that you said there, BTC. I do believe that Sonic and them must have rehearsed something and said, "Don't mention anything about me being a cop." Because first of all, you're impersonating a police officer. When you're going over there in front of a judge claiming that you were a cop, you're impersonating and you weren't, you can get charged for that, Abe. And I guarantee you that was discussed 100% guarantee. Which brings more proof that you were never a cop. Because listen, logically, if you think about it, that would be the first thing you would mention. Listen, I'm a retired freaking police officer.
Yeah.
But it's like I say, also when the dude shows up like a traffic cone, the judge might not be interested in credentials, you know?
Safety.
Well, it brings
Safety first, Your Honor.
credibility to them, you know what I mean? Like a judge, you want to rub shoulders with the judge, and you can tell him, yeah, I used to be a state trooper, I used to be a cop, I was in Rockford, Illinois, I was a cop. You know, the judge will be more likely to pay more attention to you, you know what I mean? Your credibility would be on a higher level, I would assume.
Yeah. The guy is a fucking joke. He's a habitual pathological liar. I mean, I don't know what his history is on the internet, you know, prior to, I don't know, maybe 2023. But, you know,
he
the
will
dude
tell
is
you.
Oh, you're gonna know. I'm gonna advise you, and I'm gonna show a lot of clips there, Mr. Agent Orange.
The dude is a fucking pathological liar. And I love when I hear people say, and I've told some people that have said this, I've heard them say it, they've said it with me present in VC. Oh, I've had decent conversations with Abe. I'm like, pump the brakes. Hang on. What did you talk about? And it's always about nothing. Nothing. They can't even remember it. You know what I mean? I'm like, so you didn't have a decent conversation. In other words, you either sat there and listened for fucking 4 hours while he droned on word salad bullshit, or you're fucking lying to yourself and by proxy lying to all of us. You know, like there's no fucking way.
You don't understand when you have a conversation with Abe and God grants you with forgetting, dude. That was a decent conversation, dude.
I mean, yeah, I'm like, come the fuck on, man. Like, wow. And then I can't help but wonder too, man, when people say that, I'm like, well, no wonder all these motherfuckers keep y'all around. Because if you think you've had decent conversations with this sack of shit, you're as fucking dumb as a goddamn rock. I mean, I
gotta admit, you know, I did drink the Kool-Aid there for a little bit. I was drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit.
Yeah, he's almost gotten me several times too. I mean, you know, I'm not ashamed to admit it, but
you know, that you feel like, oh, the poor guy, you know.
Yeah,
so,
you know, he gets dogpiled and this and that, and you're like, you know, and then he's always like tagging me, oh, I got blood. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, okay, here's a wrench, man.
Yeah.
Whining already. You know,
Well, I've said too. I'm like, dude, haven't y'all noticed that out of all of the retarded people, you know what I mean? Like the real retards that you know are retarded for sure. Like they have a speech impediment or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like you never see any of them begging for attention and like begging for wrenches and begging for some kind of special treatment. He's the only one. Like,
the only one.
Maybe he was always the class president in the short bus, you know? So he feels
dude,
like.
I don't know.
He was
I don't-
going out for at
Oh,
least.
bedtime clown! Breaking news: Abe calling you out in the comment section. He's he's saying, let's see proof. I have a LinkedIn account. Again, more lies. Bedtime clown.
You deleted it. You deleted it the night it aired, motherfucker.
Well, answer the question there, Abe. Since you're posting stuff on your community post, why did you never mention the fact that you were a police officer in court?
Yeah,
Comment?
good question.
Yes, and please,
That's a good question.
short answer, Abe, because you know.
He'll
Don't
probably
type too
say
much.
he'll probably say he never got the chance. But meanwhile, we all know that's a bunch of shit because the first fucking thing out of his mouth, you know, I wish I was on my computer right now so I could play the sound clip. I'm former law enforcement.
Dude, you know why he doesn't show up in my chat? How I shamed him out of showing up here. Because so I blocked him for 1 day, right? And then I didn't, and then I unblocked him, and he was going on in his comment post like for weeks. He was going on, oh, you gatekeeper, have me blocked and shit. And the only thing I didn't do is tell him that I did unblock him. You know, he wasn't blocked the whole time, and for me it was just funny that he's railing on about shit that he's not even blocked. You know. And when I revealed it to him after a month, he was a little bit like, oh, a little bit shamed. You know.
He's been doing it for over a year. I know, at least with my channel, he was tagging me. Oh, I got my comments got deleted. I got timed out. I got blocked. I'm like, over every day, 2-3 times a day. I'm like, you know what? And then I give him a wrench, and then I'm only gonna have it for 1 day. You're gonna take it away from me tomorrow. It's like a baby.
Dude, and the funny thing is, like, the funny thing about my art piece is
a big retarded baby.
I'm just in the comment section with Abe. I'm just being Abe. You know what I mean? Like when he always tagged people was in every comment and shit like that. So I'm just mimicking Abe, and Abe cannot handle Abe, dude.
No, Abe can't even handle Abe. That's true. Why do you think his grandmother's bathroom was left in shambles? He couldn't stand to look at himself in the fucking mirror.
Let's see if motherfucker types quick. No response so far. You know, but
he's not
6 minutes ago, he called out bedtime cloud. So the message must have been received by now.
Well, yeah,
so
I mean that night
he hasn't responded to my question. You're not gonna make no comment. Well, was it irrelevant? No, it's very relevant. Actually, it shows your credibility. It shows that you're, you know,
I think
you're
these
an
questions are
outstanding
very
citizen.
relevant.
You're
Yes.
part of the law enforcement. You want the judge to know that you're law enforcement, or you used to be, right? But you don't want to say that, right? Because you don't want to impersonate yourself as a police officer because you never were. You know you'd get charged, and you know you'd be in contempt of law. Right?
Well, and the other thing is too is sorry, Tonic, but either party, either plaintiff or defendant, would have had to have been smart enough to address it to begin with, right? I mean, when you put a witness up, you're supposed to, describe for the court or question before the court who, what, when, where, and why are you before me? You know what I mean? Giving testimony. And so, maybe it was a good thing that maybe there might have been some ignorance on the plaintiff's part, but certainly on the defendant's part, he should have been like, hold the phone. Hold the phone,
dude,
nigga.
especially, dude, like, I don't know how judges view that in America, dude. But if a German judge, right, presides over such a case, right? Okay, we have no access to weapons, right? But let's say we had, right? But in our culture, right? And there is a former police officer, right? And the police officer says, now listen, judge, because of this YouTube bullshit, I fear for my life and I need to walk around with my weapon now 24/7. And the judge would ask him, so your job is what again? You know? It's like, oh, Bedtime Clown got hacked.
But that's what I'm
Apparently.
saying. I'm curious now. I can't believe that not one time was the fact, because he's been like for over a year now with the cop, I was a cop, I was a cop, I was a safety, whatever the Frankfurt University. But not one time was it mentioned in court. And if I
That's
was
right.
Bird, you're lucky I wasn't Bird, because the first question I would ask you was, haven't you been going around the YouTubes claiming that you're a police officer? Do you have any credentials? Can we see? And you can't be going around saying, "Oh, because I don't want to get doxxed." Hold on a second. You're in court. You have to mention your name, your address, all that shit, right? Unless
That's
you lied
right.
all about that. So what were you in fear for? You were in the court of law. You were exactly where you're with your boys.
Well, missed opportunity on Bird's part because, like I said, it would have two effects. Either he would have to be more honest because it would be on the record that he's a police officer, like if he was, like I don't know. And if he wasn't, then also it's known to the court that he goes around like pretending to be a police officer. So, takes away credibility. So,
I'm telling you, which brings more credence and more proof to the fact that he was never a cop, because that's the first thing. I don't give a flying rat's ass. That's the first thing that you would say if I was a police officer. I'd be telling him, I'm sergeant, retired sergeant, yada 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 yada, from the Illinois police. I'm here, as a witness for Tonic. And as Tonic, I would let people know too. Listen, this guy was the cop. Listen to him.
Oh, we have
He's
breaking
credible.
news. We have breaking news. Well, let me verify. Abe deleted the comment he did to Bedtime Clown. So the comment he did earlier, like asking the question to Bedtime Clown, he deleted now.
But you won't answer my question.
I don't know what he's doing, dude, but he's rotating. Like, Abe is a free energy device in the background, dude. Give these motherfucker 2 magnets in his hand, dude. This motherfucker producing electricity right now. Like, it's ridiculous, dude. Come on, Abe. Come on, Abe. We won't bite. We won't hurt you. Just nibble a little bit.
It's childish. It's giving me rebel vibes. Not going back and forth and reading your community post. I don't want to come up here, you little coward. I got questions for you.
Dude, he found a new way, like, to bitch like a motherfucker. Like, dude, he's such a coward, dude. Now he writes community posts and deletes them afterwards, right? Because Bedtime Clown pointed out very pointedly that, how can he prove that he deleted that fucking LinkedIn account right after it was exposed?
Exactly.
Which would be a strange coincidence, right? If a random person just deletes their LinkedIn account just after yours get exposed. Your supposed
Right?
LinkedIn
Exactly.
account.
How would you even have access to it if you weren't him?
Yeah, how would that random person even know?
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
So, yeah, it was clearly nonsense, so he deleted the post. That is what Abe does. He's sneaky snake.
But I think the bigger picture is the fact that he never mentioned the fact that you were a cop in court. That's very, very, like, I don't know. That's something I would have freaking mentioned right away.
See? The same night.
I'm retired Sergeant blah 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 Bailey from Illinois Rockford Police Department. You know what I mean? Precinct blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I would have mentioned that right away.
Hazmat unit, all that shit.
Exactly. You let everybody else know about all your freaking credentials and your awards and your certificates, but yet in the court of law, you won't do that.
And right. You could even have like Lady Di wheel in and co-sign it for you.
Exactly. Can I phone a friend, Your Honor? Can I phone a friend?
She will vouch for me. Unbelievable, dude. This is like Abe. This is a new low. I don't know what this is, Abe. Like doing comments in your community posts and then deleting them after you were exposed to be a buffoon, and not answering COVID's question. Like, why did you not mention that you're a former law enforcer in the court thing? It is an interesting question.
He said I'm Vincent and all.
Wait,
I'm over here,
Abe.
you super bozo. Paranoia now, right there, Abe.
That's right. Well, you chose happiness, you know? If leaving accounts at Abe, like, it's the same for me. See, we can bond over this. I choose happiness too when I post at Abe's community post. It brings me happiness too. But yes, you are COVID now.
Yeah, Abe must not know me very well. I'm surprised that you do not know me that well. Like you think anything I have to say, I'm saying it here right now. I don't go in alt accounts, but I don't have anything to hide from you. What I'm curious is why you never mentioned the fact that you were a cop. That to me shows me that either you were lying, you didn't want that even brought up. Because if I was Tonic, that would be the first thing to show how credible my witness is.
That's
This
right.
man used to be a former law enforcement. Why was that not mentioned? First thing.
Yeah, well, interesting questions, right? Interesting questions. I agree.
Well, listen, is he answering it in his community post? No,
Of
he won't answer
course
that.
not. He is busy deleting the posts. Imagine, dude. Imagine trying to have a gotcha in your community post with a dude on a live stream, and on the same live stream, the dude debunks you, so you feel so stupid that you delete your own community post, dude. That is like, wow, Abe, dude. The thing is, like, nobody expects anything from you, Abe, and yet still you disappoint. It's like it's like, I don't know. Strange.
Yeah, I never believed the whole. I'm former law enforcement. Show all the badges you want, Abe.
When
There's
he,
now now it's even worse. Now I completely think you're lying about it. Period. The fact that you never mentioned that in the court of law. No, typically officers, retired police officers, anybody who's been asked up as a witness would mention 100%. That'd be the first thing you'd mention. I'm a former police officer. Shows credibility, shows everything that get you rub shoulders with the judge. Hey, Your Honor, yeah, well, I'm one of yours. I'm one of the boys. You know what I'm saying?
that's right, that's right.
I'm a little informant.
Affiliated. But this is
Exactly.
like, but see, this is where I don't believe you choose happiness, because you say you blocked on your second account and you deleted your post. Now, Abe is not a gatekeeper, you know. Abe would not Abe would not block an account or delete posts or something because he believes in freedom of speech and is totally not a gatekeeper. That goes about every. Haven't you heard him for the last couple of years?
Choose happiness. Take a page out of Babe's book and now go to your community post and start complaining about that you were blocked. Nag him over and over and over again. 100 times. Fucking Abe. Hit the link, Abe. I got questions for you,
He's too
son.
afraid. He's too afraid.
How about you, Tonic? Hit the link. I want to ask you a
No,
question.
dude, I don't want that guy here. The last time I was on the panel with this guy, the guy yelled at me and said, "Call me a pedophile," you know? It's like yelled at me the whole time because he thought, so that is the brain over there, right? So he thought I'm not allowed to say the word pedophile in Germany. So if he gets me to say pedophile, he can, and I quote verbatim, call Germany, right? So
Yeah.
this is the kind of intellect we're dealing with over there, right? And this man, a grown man in his 30s, yelled at me multiple times, called me a pedophile. So I don't feel safe with people like that around, you know.
Well, the fact that he never mentioned the fact that that Abel's a cop, that just goes to show you how ignorant you are. I mean, Tonic, that would be the first thing I would ask my witness. I would, listen, were you not a former law enforcement?
Yeah,
Were you not
well,
a cop before? That would show
I think
credibility.
so.
I mean, it
Right?
would help my case for sure, definitely. I mean, you wouldn't look like a freaking moron like the judge made him out to be after that. You have a little bit, maybe a little bit of a higher respect for him because he is a law enforcement, right?
And right, you could have talked out of order.
Out of order, exactly.
You know? Judge would have said, "Sure, buddy." You know? No, this man said not. He was well, nah. Probably
Well, the
not.
thing is, that I'm not sure. I don't know too many law enforcement. Say, I don't deal with law enforcement too much, but I think they're like you always recognize as an officer,
Yeah.
right? Regardless if you're retired or not. You do. The judge would recognize you as Officer Bradley. I would assume. I don't know if I'm not mistaken.
I
Maybe or
was
maybe
I
not.
was surprised that he was not wearing a little one of his badges. Maybe his favorite one.
I'm just
Should've-
curious now, though. For real, though, it just boggles my mind how the first thing. Listen, Your Honor, I used to be I'm former law enforcement. I'm retired from the Rockford, Illinois precinct. Yada yada yada. Why you never mention that?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news: the post is up again. The bedtime count is up again, ladies and gentlemen. So it might have
Is it
been a
with-
glitch in the system. So I might have been calling him
Does
out
he have
for
the
nothing.
does he have the fire bombs and the weird fonts? Isn't it in weird fonts and shit? We can't even freaking
Oh
read
no,
what it
no,
says.
no! It's just in normal fonts. He's very angry. That's when you know, like he's steaming. When he has no time for his little emojis and his funny moments. That's when
fact
you
that he
know
won't
it's serious.
The fact that he won't answer my question just
Yeah,
proves everything.
that is
Abe.
true. That is true. No reaction yet to your question. Wait, but the good thing is, the comments are open on the COVID under the bedtime clown post, so we can ask him. Could you?
They're gonna be deleted right away. Watch.
Well, we'll see. Could you please answer comments? Well, wait. I tag you even in it. Wait.
No, you're gonna be. Can you please reply to choose happiness?
No, I want an answer for. We cannot like too much. It's like that. He's afraid easily. We don't want to scare him away. Can you please answer?
He posted a short. Oh, he
Uh,
posted a short. Why don't you post a short over there, Crafty Cat, when she was discussing what you do for a living there, Abe? And I said that you work for the FBI.
Could you please answer COVID's question? Also, question mark. All right, and now let's see. Like the little Abe, dude. See, the power. Like, dude, we turned this dude into a free energy device. So we saying he posting shorts now? That's right. That's right. Oh, dude, that's my content. Oh, whoa, 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 Abe.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I'm telling you. I've been too busy worried about Sam and Moodles, and he just
Wait, you
threw right
cannot
over.
see it. You cannot see it because I'm playing the short. All right, let's review the short and let's see if my copyright was infringed on.
Yes, I saw that COVID has elicited a tagging, and I've said this a million times. Hey, bro, the difference between you and everyone else is once everyone else found out
That
that a
motherfucker
pedophile
made
was a
a short
pedophile,
calling
they
himself
cut
out.
off all ties. You and Lady Di didn't do that. You embraced and advised and facilitated a pedophile, a known self-admitted pedophile, right, to go on Lady Di's channel. And you told everyone that could listen that they were all wrong because he wasn't on paper. That's the difference between you and everyone else. That's why you're a pedophile simp, and they are not.
First of all, right?
Amen.
Yeah, first of all, what an idiot. He posted that himself, right? He just posted a caption over it, BTC lie already debunked into Abe, you're known as a liar around here, right? So what you're doing is signal boosting the truth. I give you props for that, right? The man pretty much roasting himself in that short. So that is a first, but it's ridiculous, dude. So, and thank you for the view, motherfucker. So you are lurking in the bushes like a little bitch, not answering COVID's question. Have you disclosed that you have been a police officer to the judge? You are here, Abe.
And what I will say is you're such a bozo, Abe. Right. So what you just did, which I appreciate, and I'm sure Terry does as well, is you veered more people. Now, how many do you have in the box there, Terry? It doesn't even matter. But what you're doing is you're veering people more, and they're more curious now. They're interested in wanting to know why.
That's
Right. So they're coming to Terry's channel over here, and they're listening. And we got questions for you that you're not willing to answer. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.
That's right. That's right. And more
Now,
buzz about the old Abe.
Now buy Terry a coffee and pay me my $500. You did, you little simp. Rat.
Oh, and we have now the machinist going at bedtime clown in the chat. Like for this, Abe is trying to summon Captain Planet in his little
Oh
comment
my
section.
God, the machinist. Guess what, machinist? If you're the real machinist, we already know. Yeah, hey, it's been a while there, machinist.
Yeah, all right. Well, he tried to make a point because bedtime clown gave Connie money once. All right.
Right.
So whatever. Well, he has the real hot takes, but Abe did not reply because I was hoping that Abe did reply to the answer of your question. But Abe's silent. You know,
He's silent. He won't answer the question. But that question that I'm going to go live. I'm going to try to go live for a little bit tomorrow, and that's the question I have. I'm interested now, and I'm sure a lot of people are. Why? Especially you've been coming here for over a year crying at the fact that, no, it's true. I was a cop. I got proof. I got receipts. Why did you not go to a court of law? Right? Or you've been asked to be a character witness. What kind of character? I would assume I would have mentioned, listen, I was a career police officer for the Rockford, Illinois Police Department. That's the first thing I would have said.
But that shows you also how stupid he is, because this could easily be contained. He could come up here, right, in a channel where he himself says nobody watches, right? But he can also wait till you go live, like with a little bit more people and some buzz going, you know?
Right. But God forbid you were to say that in the court of law, because then you would be in contempt of court. You'd be lying and you'd be impersonating an officer. That's why you never mentioned it. And I guarantee you, and this is where I agree with Bedtime Clown, that you guys, you and Tonic and whoever, you already had this all planned. Don't mention anything about me being a cop. Don't mention anything. Why was that never? That's too curious. It's all over the interwebs. He's known to lie about being a police officer. Although why that was never mentioned to put credence into the fact that you were a cop, that would have proved everybody wrong right there.
That's right. And now he's the motherfucker is out of control. Now he's posting shorts where he signal boosts Bedtime Clown's message. Everybody knows he's a liar.
Veering away from my question. You won't answer it.
That too. That's the final nail in the coffin. Bedtime Clown exposed him also with the LinkedIn account. You know?
Exactly.
Like that shit, like Bedtime Clown made my drop LinkedIn account. Now you come up with the motherfucker feels like he's in a corner.
And even worse, like if you think about it, right? If we were to believe what he claims to be a police officer, they have more access to records and files and all that shit. And you're one that likes to have files on everybody, according to you there, Abe. You're gonna come tell me now that you didn't know about Black National Freedom Fighters history, about News Now Houston's history, because you claim to know everybody's background. You know everything about everybody. You got files on everybody. And again, you used to be, allegedly, according to you, a police officer, which you would have more access to records.
He has files on everybody like the J. Edgar Hoover dude. I see a lot of similarities.
You know everything about Rick Rude. You seem to know everything about everybody else. But these guys who are, been charged with the most hellacious, disgusting acts, you knew nothing? No, sorry. I'm the wrong mother effer.
Not good, Abe. Not good.
Everybody's watching. He's definitely watching. That's what's most important. But now everybody else is gonna watch, including my other platforms where I'm verified. Instagram. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna go on Kick, right?
Mm-hmm. People
Where
need to
I'm
know.
getting there. I'm getting to 2,000 subs over there on Kick, and we're gonna tag your little, Rockford, Illinois, and we're gonna see, and we're gonna ask people from my other platforms if they recognize you there, Abe.
Don't do that because Abe is scared very easily.
Well, I mean, he fears for his life. He says.
Yes.
I mean, wasn't this a gentleman that before? Remember when I used to post little mug shots with the little clown hair,
Mm-hmm.
and he used to claim that that wasn't him.
Yes, for the longest time.
Right. So if that was not you, who are you having camos made of? Like, how were you able to reach out to the guy that I had posting pictures of? If that's not
Dude,
you, like, how did you get access?
that was if you want to go by receipts and by apes, that was one of his first proven lies around here. Like when he was hanging around these parts, what he claimed for the longest time, this is not him in the pictures with the clown hair and the nose, and it's clearly him. You know, we
Right.
know now
But he
because we
doesn't.
cammed up.
But he doesn't lie, though, right?
Yeah, well,
Where's the receipts? He says, right?
interesting, right?
Very interesting. Interesting. What was it that Tonic said in court again? Was it interesting? He said
Shocking,
interesting?
shocking, he said, shocking.
You got the
Oh,
clip. You gotta play the clip. You gotta play the clip.
COVIDs. I know you've been a good person all of your life, so Abe granted you with an answer. Here's what he said. Not with an answer directly, but he replied to, could you please answer COVID's question? So he said, no. I don't know what his question even is, nor do I care. Ask him why he was the top tier promoter. All right, he goes with the freedom fighter shit again. Well, I repeat the question for him then. The question was, did you disclose in court that you are a former police officer? Question. And if not, why not?
There you go. His answer is no, and I don't care. That says everything, Abe. That's your answer? Yeah, that's not an answer. Sorry.
No.
You've been exposed.
I reminded him. I replied. The question was, did you disclose in court that you are a former police officer? And if not, why not?
Right.
No, very simple question. I think he can handle it.
One answer.
No, wouldn't.
It's because you never were a cop. That's why you won't answer it, Abe. Because that proves everything right there. You had your chance to prove everybody wrong. You were in a court of law.
Oh, dude, Bedtime Clown is on a roll. No, not Bedtime Clown. Abe is on a roll. So what Abe did now is he has a new community. Dude, like I can show this again. On stream. So he has a new community post. This is a screenshot of his other community post where the machine is calling out Bedtime Clown, right? So he posted now that screenshot. And that is that true or not? I'll unblock you, Bedtime Clown. Dude. Can you also unlobotomize yourself? Also, Vid's got questions for you. Open invite.
Right, and then the machinist's comment. It's
Yes.
supposed to somehow expose BTC because he didn't know a lot about freaking Rebel and that he donated to him or whatever it was. But Abe knew everything about Rebs, knew that his doxing and all that shit. Still, right? Donated a handy dandy headset. Still gives them money. Still is besties with them. Not anymore though, right?
Ah, dude, they're just trying to move the goalpost and make it about like
Exactly.
something
You don't
stupid.
want to. They don't want to answer. You don't want
That's
to answer the
right.
question.
But we're here
Yeah.
for Abe and his heart is closer. So what do we have here? Do we have a new answer? No, we moved it over to the. Oh no, no, we'll do the question. He didn't answer. We said the invite is open. Bedtime Clown is back. You can come up back also, Bedtime Clown, if you're not too busy. But you know, we trying to get in communications with the good old Apester here. You know,
He won't
he's.
come. He's a coward. You're a coward, Abe.
I wrote it in his comment. He's too afraid. You know,
Listen,
already we're waiting
what-
here with bated breath. You know,
I want him to come up on panel because that's the first question I'm going to ask you. Anywhere I go, anywhere I catch you on anybody's panel, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to freaking, I'm going to expose you, Abe.
it is a
I
good
guarantee you're
question.
going to rage quit right away. Why did you not mention the fact that you were a former police officer in the
That's
court of
right.
law?
Hazmat unit, first responder.
Right.
Dude, how can he be like in the first responding kind of people? So he claims he's one of the dudes who is like certified to respond first, right? How I don't want my first responder to be a dude that's scared for his life. That is, dude, that sucks. I don't want like, dude. I have to carry this dude out then. No, that's not a good first responder.
That he has to go to sleep now. When this-
Right.
and what kind of cop is that? Do the rest of your mates there?
Yeah, dude. He was
Hear
probably.
you say that? They
Dude,
would clown you, man.
Yeah, he's not going only with a gun, dude. He has the vest like the full shebang. Like when he goes, he wears Kevlar. Dude. He has a
He's like
Kevlar.
50, he's like 50 Cent now. You think that Supreme is gonna come and fucking shoot you or some shit? Is that what it is?
That's right. He's like waterboarding his parents now that they need like bulletproof windows and shit, you know. Like ridiculous.
You have the firearm next to your freaking sunflower freaking plant.
That's right, dude. He hitting. I don't know what it would be interesting what the farmers used as fertilizer. You know, like over there because he's sniffing. Maybe he's sniffing them flowers too hard. I don't know. Let's see if
Like
we
I
have
said-
some new development.
Like I said, I know a few law enforcement guys, right? And they're like tough guys. They're not little wimps that are giving peace signs in front of freaking sunflower plants. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, we have a statement from the man himself.
Go ahead.
To the question. He says, Terrytopia asks Steph, who seems to think she knows it all. Oh, she knows all about it as the lead actress, not me. Not why are you hiding people in your chat wrongfully ID'd me for Terry. What? Now why are you...
Listen again?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Now you're gatekeeping and blah blah blah, crying again. Anyways, answer the question, Abe. Stop asking stuff. Why did you not mention the fact that you were former law enforcement in a court of law? Answer that.
All right, so
Forget about the staff.
dude. Oh, dude, he's going at you. Now listen, he's like so because now he's complaining. He's saying, now why are you hiding people in your chat wrongfully ID'd as me for, Terry? If you were a cop, busted the wrong guy for this, you'd not be last. You would not be last too long. So he said, like, if I do that as a cop, I would not last long. Like he would know. Like, next question. Ask Witz what happened to Dolce Betty, his once online romance, as he heard they had a whole lot of FaceTime together, if you can catch my drift. Dude. Now he's bringing up Dolce. What the fuck are you even talking about, Abe? That has nothing to do with the subject we're talking about. First of all, it doesn't matter. First of all, little fucktard, right? Doesn't matter what if for my actions I would be fired off as a cop because I'm not running around on YouTube saying I'm a cop, I'm a cop. That would be you, motherfucker. So your actions matter in that regard, right? And we're talking about your lies in court because all of a sudden everybody, wherever you go, you cannot shut up that you're a police officer, right? But the one time where it matters, somehow crickets. Why is that, Abe?
Thank you. Thank you. That's the question.
Mm-mm-mm.
He won't answer because he knows he's lying. So you're just a liar. So you want receipts? There's your receipt, folks. You got your proof. He was in a court of law, and not once was it mentioned that this man had a career as a police enforcement officer. Not one time. And you would think in a court of law, being a witness, you would mention or the victim would ask and let people know, listen, my witness here, he was a cop.
You're right.
It makes sense, no? I mean, at least to me it would.
Credibility.
Unless you're that dumb, unless you're that stupid, that'd be the first thing I would say. Listen, Your Honor, by the way, my witness here, he was a cop. He knows everything I've dealt with and all the harassment, all that bullshit. You can take his word for it. He's arrested criminals, right? You would mention that in the court of law, but you didn't. You know why? Because impersonating a police officer is a crime. And you don't want to be put in contempt of court, right? You would have mentioned it. I guarantee you were rehearsed with Tonic already. Don't mention anything about me being a cop. Ever. Guaranteed.
That's right. Well, what did Pylon Abe do now, Crafty? Oh, a lot. The motherfucker rotating. Releasing shorts. Since I started this live, dude, we got this motherfucker to release a short, like to do like comments like galore, dude. It's great because like, dude, here it's one mic drop after another. Bedtime Clown first. If you watch Abe's own short, you can see the Bedtime Clown mic drop. Covid's bringing up very wisely that in court he never disclosed that he's a police officer. Why is that? So he's rotating around that answer, you know. So he busy. He's a busy little bee right now. Bzz, bzz.
And he's suggesting that we were Black National Freedom Fighters supporters, that we knew about his past, Crafty. He also was obsessed and stalking your live this morning, where he took my comment after you asked me, what's Abe work, you know, whatever, what's he doing for work? And I said that he's an FBI agent. And being a little informant, took that and tried to flip it like I'm the one who's saying that I'm FBI and I'm the informant. You see where your lies come in there, Abe? You're just a liar. You're not credible. You're nasty. I just realized how nasty you are.
That's right. What does Crafty say?
Yeah, he was stalking you.
Yeah.
He tagged you apparently, right? Didn't he tag her? He tagged her,
I
right?
can. Yes, well, we can bring it up. Abe, that's at least a good thing about that he's stupid. He does his crimes in public. See, Crafty, here is your live. That's where we started observing today. But it's not going too well for him. Like he posted shorts and shit where Bedtime Clown's message is amplified. But yeah, that's where Kovacs was on your chat, you know, and because like, and it sounded like a threat a little bit to me. That doesn't, like, imagine. So that is the man that says in court he's afraid for his life, like, and he types shit in his comment section like, let's have some more fun. Those are your words, but, Kovacs. So, I don't know. What does that mean?
Isn't that creepy, Crafty? The fact that when I was in there, I never saw. I don't know. Did he make a comment in your chat at all? So this man is just watching you, stalking you. What are you doing, Abe?
Just lingering in the bushes, you say?
You can't go in there and say hi to Crafty at all or anything. Did you notice Crafty? I wasn't in there too long, but I never noticed him make a comment in your chat.
That's right.
So, and I know she asked about Abe. So that's when I said, oh, he works for the FBI and he's an informant. So obviously you hadn't come into the chat because she was asking for you. Unless you came in there after I left.
Nah, dude. This motherfucker, as soon as somebody could be talking about him, he's around. But dude, he's watching right now, dude. This motherfucker was screenshotting this stream. He's screenshotting like the comment sections. He's doing like, dude, it's not going too well for him right now. But he's also too afraid, dude. This motherfucker could be on this panel right now, like confronting you, right? But it doesn't choose to, so he waits till you go live on your bigger channel. So at some point, you think like he wants the attention, you know?
Crafty says, nope, see, you never went in there, not one time. And I mean, you work, right, Abe? You work all these hours, you run 5 miles a day, you're a busybody, you can't go up on panel, but yet you're able to screen record. I mean, that takes, some kind of like patience and time and effort to be able to screen record. You can't be working and screen recording at the same time and taking screenshots. I mean, what do you have your phone up your ass like a freaking butt plug?
Something like that. I don't know what's going on with this Abe.
No, we're gonna get into it. I got old clips from years ago. Right there, Abe.
The ancient orange years.
Oh yeah, talking about Rick Productions. The News Now Houston chats that you were in.
Well, receipts. He likes receipts.
Right.
That's his most precious thing is receipts.
If anybody would like to come up on panel.
Oh, there's Red Zaw saying Ape is a runner. No, dude, the only way I can do it, I was wondering too. The only way I can see him doing 5 miles a day is when he has diarrhea or something. Dude, that's the only
Red Sauce, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
Right, completing the circle.
You know what he runs from? He runs from the truth, Red Sauce. I've asked him over and over for the past about an hour now. Why you never mentioned? Because he went to court, mind you, right? For a serious matter. At least to them it was serious. To try to get a restraining order of some sort, if I'm not mistaken. Used Abe as a witness now, mind you. He's supposed to be a credible witness, right? He claims that he was a cop. Wouldn't that be the first thing you would have mentioned to the judge? Your Honor, I'm a former police officer for the Rockford, Illinois Police Department, to show credibility, to show that you're a man of your word, a man of respect.
That's right.
You're with your peers, your fellow peers, Your Honor. I'm one of you guys.
Dude,
right?
And you don't understand, Red Cell. So this is one of the lingering questions, right? Then also, and I think it's only Abe probably doesn't mind when we promote a little bit of his content since he took it from my content. But yes, I want him help out. So then Abe posted this. This is a bedtime clown being on this great Terrytopian show, calling out Abe. Abe posted this himself.
I saw that COVID has elicited a tagging, and I've said this a million times. Hey, bro, the difference between you and everyone else is once everyone else found out that a pedophile was a pedophile, they cut off all ties. You and Lady Di didn't do that. You embraced and advised and facilitated a pedophile, a known self-admitted pedophile, right, to go on Lady Di's channel. And you told everyone that could listen that they were all wrong because he wasn't on paper. That's the difference between you and everyone else. That's why you're a pedophile simp, and they are not. Who is that?
Well, you gotta give it to Abe. This time he posted the receipts himself.
Amen to Bethlehem Clown, calling him out.
Right, dude, calling him out, and Abe posted it himself because he thinks like people watching. Dude, that's a fucking short. People like that. There's like white noise in the background on the phone. Nobody cares what's on the fucking screen, asshole.
You're just putting more credence to what Bedtime Clown said, man. He told you what it is. Like so you agree with it. Is basically what you're doing, right? Are you done?
Well, I think
That's
so.
why he posted it.
He said it was the caption is debunked in 2023, but it's not debunked. It is what it is, Abe, and that is the point why receipts are pointless with Abe. Because if you present him with a receipt, he will say like, "Oh, that didn't happen," and then he move on. So it's like pointless.
Well, the thing is, the way it works, right? So you present the receipt, right? What he has to do is he gets a counter. So where are your receipts where you're debunking all this shit? Where's the debunk? Where was it debunked? How was it debunked? Because you said no. Where's your receipts, Abe? Where does it show that you disowned or disassociated with Rick Productions or News Now Houston? Where are those receipts? I want to see them. I haven't seen any.
No, only Abe can debunk shit. There's like,
No, he's asking for receipts where we provide him with receipts, right? But where's his receipts now? Where it shows that he's debunked it by mentioning in a chat. Listen, News Now Houston, you piece of shit, you this and that. I don't see any of that. I don't see the comments like that.
The problem
I see years later when I call you out and I expose you for it, you start to get all triggered and frustrated and start to realize how the fuck am I going to get out of this one now?
Well,
that's what I see.
It is a little, but the thing is also like Abe is just like he doesn't work like normal people, That is all the thing with Abe. Like you never can know like what. It's strange.
It could be the tism.
It has to be like a Tylenol overdose or something. I don't know what he's doing. But dude, he is like, this motherfucker, dude, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, released a short, going on in the comment section, but wouldn't face the people, right? All right, Abe, all right, that's all good. Could not even type in the chat, that's how scared he is. Even I type in his chat, But the motherfucker is a coward.
But even playing that short, what does that debunk?
There is nothing to debunk. He's doing BTC Lili already debunked in 2023. Debunked by who? Debunked by Abe because Abe said so. Yes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Where's the receipts for that? Where's a clip of you going over there and disowning and disassociating with the Rick Productions? Anywhere. Show me a clip. Right. I can show you clips where you're up there and you're talking with Lady Di and you're being friendly with Rick Productions.
Dude, this motherfucker thinks like his word is good enough. Like you're a known liar, Abe. Like when you want to say that has been debunked in 2023, then you better show the receipts of the debunking, like COVID said. Like a little text on your thingy means nothing, right? This is just like because the people should believe because Abe said so. Well, Abe says a lot of things. Abe also said he's afraid for his life in a court of law, right? So I would not believe what Abe writes on a screen.
Right, and then if we're going to go by his word, then why didn't you go to court and mention the fact that you were a police officer? Wouldn't that bring credence? You like to debunk everything. So let's debunk everybody on the internet because everybody's watching this court proceeding, right? That's the first thing you would mention. Oh, and by the way, Your Honor, I was former law enforcement.
Right.
Never mentioned it once. That's mind-boggling. How you've been all over the internet trying to freaking debunk. Allegedly, according to you, that you were a Rockford, Illinois police officer, but yet in the court of law, you don't mention it one time?
That's right.
Not one time.
Not once. Crickets. All of a sudden, the man is a civilian.
That's why I wish
Interesting.
I wish I was at that. That would be the first thing I would ask.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not claim, or
Yeah,
wasn't your
right.
career? Didn't you have a career as a former police officer? And then I want to hear your answer to that. Whether you're gonna lie to the judge, because then I will catch you.
That's right. Or annoy the judge with a 3-hour explanation how you're a cop but not a cop.
Right.
And Crafty saying it too. This woman was stalked by Abe this morning.
Very odd, right, Crafty? It's very odd how he doesn't mention that one time. Tonic doesn't mention it. Bird probably just didn't even think about it, but I would have. I would have said it right away. Haven't you been going around, Your Honor? This is a man, a gentleman. Or I would have asked you. Haven't you been going around the YouTube streets trying to scare everybody and stuff that you were a former police officer and shit like that? And you would have to answer the question now, wouldn't you? Would you start to ask, oh, how about Dolce Betty? Oh, how about Stab? Is that the way you would go about it there, Abe?
That's right.
Right. No comment?
No comment so far. Well, let me see. And let me refresh.
Yeah. We would have thought, I would have thought so too, that he would have his badge there to prove it. He wouldn't even have to, right? Because you can't lie in court, right there, Abe.
Dude. So what he said, no, you blocked my friend, who's not me, in a shameful act. Being her, your, what is he? Neglecting your audience of 5. Now get going, hop, chop, chop. Well, all right. All right.
And blaming you again, not only you, a bunch of us. And the only reason I found out was that live that you made, remember? When I was going on PDF, and then Naven came, and because there was questions, there was statements being made, and then Naven Johnson got curious about it and reached and looked into further. I wasn't that close. It was just a guy, but PDF and the rest of them were pretty close to him, and Mrs. B and stuff. But they didn't know anything about it either. But as soon as I found out about it, I blocked him from my chat, and I haven't seen him since. You, on the other hand, knew about News Now Houston, still in his chat, versing laws, playing both sides. You, on the other hand, knew about Rick Productions West, but, he was never charged for anything. That's your excuse.
And right.
But you knew about it, right? You just chose to ignore it.
He and the old lady. That's right. So now, dude, his excuse for don't be scared. And you know what his reply that to was? So he is not coming up on panel because I blocked his friend because I thought it was him or something, right? And because I blocked one of his friends, he said he cannot come up on panel. Dude, this is the level of retardation I'm dealing with. This
is the level of retardation.
This is like, dude, you can't make this shit up. Wait, there is. We have to make sure it might be a porn bomb. Of course, it's not Abe, but But if we cannot get Abe, maybe hello.
Hello, it's not a porn bomb.
All right.
Black Rose, how's it going, Black Rose?
Hi, CO-VIDS.
That's right. I will get a lot of shit for this in the comment section for hosting all the naysayers.
Okay, so what he's talking about, blocking his little friend,
yes,
that wasn't him. I timed him out. He was in here on a sock account. So I timed his ass out for 24 hours, and he's claiming it's not him.
Oh.
That is cute. You call your little friend that is a suck account, dude. Be a man. A little friend that should be your penis, sir. Why are you calling a suck account your little friend? This is like ridiculous. Dude, but that's probably in his head. They might be all different personalities. Like I don't know.
But either way, that's never stopped him from coming up on panel ever. He's been blocked in my chat, timed on my chat. He comes up and cries about it. So
Yeah,
that's no
dude, he
excuse,
needs some retarded explanation for himself why it's okay that it's not like
How you been, Black Rose? How you doing?
Busy. Keep him busy.
That's good. That's good.
right.
Yeah, like I said, I've been busy myself and everything else, but but now it's like, I just he went over, a lot of you guys, they had this like for him. I try to give him a chance, and listen, I will admit I drank the Kool-Aid for a little bit there now, but and I knew about the whole court proceedings, but I didn't really know, I thought it was just a joke but when I heard him actually mentioned, because I heard people rambling about it, but when Steph posted the clip, I was like, now hold on a second, now this is on another level now. He actually did. And talking about how he fears for his life and that he has to have a sidearm now and all this shit. I'm like, oh, hell no.
That's what gets me. He goes around saying, nobody knows where I am. Nobody knows where I am. Nobody knows anything about me. But he's got to carry a sidearm all the time and sleep with it, because Bird clipped his words.
Yeah, well, rearranged them probably in a not favorable manner. We don't want to.
Well, either way.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's YouTube shit, so it is ridiculous.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
Why does he need to have a loaded gun if nobody knows where he is?
But isn't it interesting how he never mentioned not once in the court of law? I mean, he would be able to debunk a lot of people, or like everybody, because he would be now in a court of law, right? In oath, right? Claiming that I was a former police officer. Wouldn't that bring credibility to you as a character witness?
Yeah, you would think, but look at who you're talking about.
Right, I understand, but I'm saying like realistically, right? If you really were, I mean, I know if I was, I would definitely mention the fact that, listen, I'm former law enforcement. I'm part of the boys here. I'm part of the clique. You listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about has credence. I don't lie.
Yeah, well, it is, but it is like it was said before. It is awfully strange that like he cannot shut up about being a cop like for the longest time, but the one time where it would be favorable to actually have that kind of resume, he cannot. He doesn't mention it. Like
100%. Like there's a lot of witnesses that are called onto the stand that have credentials that, like I said, that do the DNA and this and the physicians or doctors or whatever that take part in whatever the crime or forensics or whatever. And they mention, what do you do for a living? What are your credentials? And they'll say, I have a PhD in this, I have a master's in that, I'm a doctor, you know what I mean? He not one time mentions anything that he was a cop.
He said probably to the judge, as you can see here in this collection of letterheads.
Yeah, or my 4-page resume. Because he brags about his resume being 4 pages long.
Yeah, there's a lot of explanation in there. Why the company did the affirmative hire and shit,
He could at least mention the fact that he was an informant for the police and the FBI.
He is such a tryhard, dude, such a snitch. It's unbelievable. And it's the same thing, with that. I think with that, well, what Bedtime Clown brought up with the court case, it's the same. Oh, I don't know who that. It's wait, what? Hello, sir, Sir Viddy. might have a problem with the.
You got to address them the right way. COVIDS. The only way he responds.
That is true.
Oh yeah, but what I was trying to say, like I think with Abe, it's like the same thing with that questionable thing that the bedtime got brought up. It's like the same thing with the tunnel thing. He just tries to be helpful for the people he wants to be sycophantic to, you know. And it's the same thing. He's just a guy who's like, oh, I know something. And he doesn't care like who he gives advice towards. He just wants to be accepted. It's a very weak, a maggot-like behavior, I would say. But you know, it is what it is. It's them slave genes. You know, he has them. It is what I'm talking about Nietzsche. You know, he has that slave mentality. Yeah. Well, this is.
But that's why that's what he's meaning about, blocking his little friend. I didn't block anybody. I just timed them out for 24 hours.
Oh.
And everybody knows that account is one of his many sock accounts, so he can keep crying.
Yeah, but it's probably one of his favorite sock accounts when he calls his little friend. This is like his sock account is very near and dear to him, you know. That's why his little friend. That is sad, Abe. Your sock accounts are your little friends. Oh, see, now I feel for you again because that is sad.
That's the only friend he has.
What are you making out? You open 5 browser windows and that is hanging out with the boys or what? Like ridiculous. Oh, Abe, come on. That's his little friend. Aw.
I wonder if he,
We're having a sleepover, Mom. We're having a sleepover. I need the laptop needs to be on the whole night, Mom.
Does he take his laptop with him when he goes out places? Look, I'm with my friends.
That's right. Yeah. That. Yeah. Dude, they probably play this Pokemon Go together. Like he takes them with them when they
That could be. And he probably sets his laptop on the passenger seat so he can go in the heavily occupied vehicle lane.
Dude, nothing yells former police police officer more than a premium Pokemon Go account. It's like ridiculous. Dude, he's serious about his Pokemon Go.
I've never even had
proudly
inclination to even play it.
Proudly, he catches them all. Dude. Imagine you're a gay dude on a grinder date, and there's Abe trying to look for a Pokemon. I don't know. All this Abe talk makes me depressed.
Yeah. Makes me want to put a hot fork into my eye.
Oh, he's a little bit on the silent. Oh, wait. Do we have something new? I just want to see if he got it out of his system. Or if we got something new. He's saying, well, in front of them, they will make it. Oh, yeah, about his friend that was blocked. He said, you make no sense at all, as I'm not gonna waste more time typing to decode it either. Now go away for the day quietly, please. Take your lumps. Wait. Take and Kelly, you're not decoding while typing. The decoding would happen before the reply. Just letting him know that, technically it's like he's talking nonsense.
Well, yeah, that's all he knows how to do. But I'm gonna jump down. I gotta fix supper.
That's good.
So, thank you for having me.
No problem. I think I'm gonna close it down too because I already Abe told me I shall shut up and be quiet, so I have to cut it down.
Yeah, you better listen.
Yes. I don't want to be in trouble, with the old Abe here.
Right. Well, you have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Almost perfect. Oh, there it is. See? All right. Oh, let's see. See, Abe. Look what I can do for you. See, I can be your little friend. That's right. Buy me coffee at Terratopia. And other than that, well, dude, we like when the forces combine, we have a spell over this man. Who else can get a retard around here to spurg in his comment section, screenshot his own comment section, screenshot the stream, release a short offset stream with the key accusation intact? Who else can do that? Asking for friend.
さあ、音が近づいてきた。今見えた。一瞬見えてきた。以上です。